It has been a crazy season. We're doing a lot better than I expected, especially with where we are on the table at this point where this episode begins. The progress between last episode and this one was on Twitch last week. I've got links below in the description for the video. But for this video, we've got a big match against Brighton in the FA Cup, and hopefully we can have another win. See you in a second. As I've said, it's been a pretty crazy season. The last episode we did a match against Derby, right? And that is highlighted here on our schedule. And we won. And then you can see I've moved quite a bit ahead into the season here. We're now into March, whereas the last episode was at the beginning of January. And we just ripped through all of these games here. Middle of January for the last episode. Now we're at the beginning of March. My apologies. But a couple of program notes. One, there's going to be some background music for this video. I hope you like it. It's going to be courtesy of Harris Heller's Stream Beats. If you don't know what that is and you're a content creator and you need music or you're worried about getting copyright strikes, this is music that Harris Heller puts out for that reason. Copyright free, great stuff. I use it on my Twitch streams, and I'll be using it in my videos as long as you all like it. Another program note. I'm also doing something a little bit weird technology-wise. My laptop is still over here, but I'm not facing it as much because I want to face the camera more. And then also I'm recording through some magical use of technology on my big workstation here. So I apologize if I get wrapped up in my mic because my mic has to do a weird thing with the way I'm sitting and blah, 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 blah. But anyway, let's talk more about Sunderland, right? That's what we're here for. So we have just a pretty darn good run of form going. Even before the last episode, we had four wins in a row. And then we had Derby County, which I fully expected to lose, as I said multiple times in that match. And we pulled it off 2-1. Then we beat Blackburn, which is what we expected. We won against Brentford. And then for some reason we lost against Rotherham and lost against Burnley. Not entirely sure why we lost those matches, but at least Burnley is kind of up in the table, or at the time was. Barnsley we beat, and then we're going on another run here. Now hopefully we can take this run of form against 8th or 9th place Brighton, and they're in the Premier League. This could be trouble. This could be a lot of trouble. So that's what's coming up for this episode. And what has been our success? What do you mean, Ahab? Where is our success? Well, we're sitting 4th in the table right now. Holy moly! If you had asked me at the end of last episode if I thought we were going to be 4th and playing for playoff spots. I think I said, because I think we ended up at the end of the last episode in playoff spots. I didn't think I would be here. I didn't think Sunderland would be here in this season. This is crazy. And it's troublesome because finances are getting ridiculously tighter. But check this out. So we're above Fulham. We're above Swansea. We're above Reading. We're above West Brom. We're above Huddersfield. We're above Hull, Blackburn, Middlesbrough, and Stoke. A couple of the teams at the bottom of the table are kind of expected to be there. Derby County has been off and on number 1, but they're pretty much number 1 this season in the championship. And as you can see by points, Derby and Nottingham Forest are kind of separating themselves a little bit, but things have been kind of weird the past 2-3 game weeks, and that's what's allowed us to sneak up into 4th place. We're there by 2 points, and our goal differential isn't quite as high as the teams around us, but it's still at least significantly positive, which is fantastic. Let's talk about players, right? Players, I still don't feel comfortable with the players we have, and I'm pretty much playing the same formation, or at least the same style of soccer as I was playing in my Deportivo save. And one thing I'm definitely noticing huge is these midfielders have very low long distance shot stats, and whereas both or all of my midfielders except for one in my Deportivo save had really good long distance shooting, these guys have nothing. And how we're able to get some goals from these guys like Bali Mumba, his long shots is 8, and he's had 6 goals this season. 4 of them are from the penalty line, just outside the box, right around here. So what I'm going to be looking to do over the time I'm managing this team is reinforcing this midfield to make sure I'm getting some long shooters in there, aside from some higher quality players as well. And then the wings are struggling because I don't have enough reinforcements. I don't have enough rotation I'm able to do. And really, you can see Ali Mumba, his fitness is questionable. Jordan Willis, his fitness is questionable because he just came back from injury. Ali Malsturk seems to be injured all the time. Jimmy Dunn is unhappy. Even though he's a quality defender, he wants better pay, and I can't afford to give him money. I'll get into that in a second. 09 is injured because I'm just using him too much. Harris has spent more time on out on injury than he has played for me. I mean, he's got to go. Grigg is listed, still not performing, which is weird. He comes in, he scores a goal, and then he's absolute crap for the rest of the game. So I have a very tired team, and I'm going through my U23s and my U18s or U19s, and I just don't have anybody I can bring up and use, unfortunately. They either have okay mental stats and crap physicals, or great physicals and good mental and no technicals. So they won't fit at the moment, especially when I'm trying to make this run. But I might have to, because look at this money. We're 9.2 million in the red for the overall balance. Overall profit and loss, we made a little bit of money this month. That's okay. But they have dropped our salary. I think I went over this last video, excuse me. They've dropped our salary pretty much 6 million, because originally it was 20 million. And they very quickly dropped it to 18, and then dropped it to 16, and now we're at 14. And you can see I'm currently spending 18. Oh, no. And, oh, God, what happens if we get promoted? How many of these players, because this team was managed by AI folks for a couple of seasons, how many of these players have clauses in them to increase? Like, let's look at George Dobson, who is definitely my number one player. 25% salary increase. 25%. Oh, my God. So that would be going up, let's see, so that's 127,000. Let's just call it 130,000 for easy. 10% is 130,000 for easy. 260,000. So that would be going up to let me see, 5, 6. So at least $1.7 million per year. Can't do that. Can't do that. I know my math is way off, but still. I mean, I can't afford him at $1.2 million 2 3/4. So definitely some challenges coming down the road in terms of players, not only just currently because my players are exhausted, and that might affect us towards the end of the season here because we have a lot of games to play, but that's going to affect us no matter if we get promoted or if we stay in the championship, because I'm going to be losing some players this season and not enough to cover bringing more in. So let's get into the game, and I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back here with the game. I was just doing a quick look, and Brighton has been in the Premier League nonstop in FM20. And so they've got a good bit of money behind them. They're not playing very well in terms of where they end up each season. They've ended up in 17th and 16th position, but right now they're in 8th position in the Premier League. And you can see they're going to play a 4-2-3-1. We're playing away, which we tend to do okay at, so we'll see what happens here. Lineup for us is going to be Moreo, who has been fantastic up front. Gooch on the right, Maguire left, Radafina Abdallah, Max Power, Dobson, Pennington, Laurie in the middle. Konkowski is playing right, and Hume is playing left fullback. Let's go into the dressing room here. And let me see. Move just a little bit here and see how this goes. All right. Doing the old pep talk here. Been on a good run, so go out and impress me. I mean, that's really all I can do. If I had little faith for this team to win against Derby, I have no faith in this team winning against Brighton. There's a little bit of hopefulness in me, just because expect the unexpected in soccer. But we'll have to see what happens. I'm kind of expecting getting goals thrown at us left and right. And away we go. We've been playing, the soccer we've been playing, as you know, if you've watched the previous episodes, has been, or should I say the football we've been playing, has been pressing, high pressing. And we might have to change that just a little bit for this game. Oh, Milner's on Brighton. That's an interesting change. I didn't notice that. And he's playing left fullback. That's crazy. All right, Konkowski picks up the free kick and passes it in space. Gooch, don't know what the heck that was. What the heck was that? Apparently a Brighton player was injured. I didn't even see anything there. Gross over to Milner. Hume intercepts. Bogle. And McLaughlin comes up with the save. So McLaughlin has definitely... Oh, Gooch puts a move on. Gets stopped. Power picks up the loose ball. Back to Abdallah. Dobson. Out wide to Hume. And they are definitely going to be pressing here. We might want to make a change with a tactic here. We'll see. Hume out wide, onside, puts up the corner, or correction, the center, and we get a corner out of it. Power centers it, and that's a bad corner. Dobson does something weird and is able to get a toe on the ball, and we're able to recover the free ball, and that ends the highlight. So far, Brighton looked to be in control, in my opinion, which I kind of expected. McLaughlin comes up with a good save, and we get the ball back here. So another thing, just while we're waiting for this to percolate a little bit more here, if you like the camera that I've got going on, I'm using Nvidia's broadcast software to do a virtual green screen, which the AI is doing an incredible job in removing what's behind me. Literally, I have no green screen behind me except for the one, my old one, the one that I don't use, leaning against the wall way back there. Obviously, there was nothing really interesting going on with that play. That's why I chose that moment to talk. Power. Abdallah out to Konkowski, who tries to put the move on. And, Max Power gets a solid shot on goal, wide open. And the Brighton keeper comes up with it. Great save. I think it's Matty Ryan. And I'm looking for other names that I know on Brighton, and I'm not seeing any. And that was a header just over from the free kick. Chance goes missing. Wanting, I think is the term I was looking for there and couldn't think of it. All right, and Brighton had a good passage of play there, but Bogle appears to have just run out of space. Pennington throws in the ball, and another chance, but goes over. And that's where that long shot attribute is really hindering us from scoring more. We do get quite a few opportunities with our midfielders that have pressed up into that area of the field, and their long shots just aren't good enough. And that's a little bit of a panic clear, and that's okay. I understand. It's the FA Cup, and we're facing a Premier League team. Milner. That's a good snag by Brighton, by the way. Getting Milner in. Trossard and Konkowski clears. So far, pretty drab match. Just a little bit of back and forth and a couple of chances. McLaughlin with a great save from a chance right in front. And that ends that highlight. Konkowski with another throw. Dobson! And Ryan picks up the ball. Brighton keeper said, "No way, sir. I saw that coming from a mile away." Maguire with the free kick now. Thiago Alori puts the header up, and it goes over. That's been our other struggle is high-quality headers. We're getting a lot of free kicks here in the midfield. And Brighton's keeper seems to be up to it this afternoon. That's a nice clear out to Trossard, but it looks like Sunderland's defense is ready for it. Not many Brighton players were on that counter, and that's an offside on the Brighton player. Thank God. Woo! Not sure what the injury is on Josek on Brighton there, but that was offside as well. No offside. Interesting. That could have been a goal. And Brighton turning up the pressure here in the last 15 minutes of the first half. And can Sunderland capitalize on this? Nope. Gooch gets stopped. Bogle picks up the ball, and that ends that highlight. Man, that was a wasted time, huh? All right, let us see what happens if we take advantage of some stuff here. Nope, not passing the space. I'm going to take that off. And let's not quite run at the defense right now. This Boggle is really dominating play for them. Jaden Boggle is a right fullback for them. I'm looking at what, I mean, you can see what I was doing there. Couldn't find him on the player sheet for a second there. Offsides. Thank you. Playing very aggressively there on that right side of theirs, our left side. Thankfully, he hasn't been able to help their team get anything here, but it really looks like Brighton is knocking on the door. Give our team an old demand more here. Come on. Nice tap by Troussard. Gets around his man. Forces a save for McLaughlin, and that's going to be a Brighton corner. Gross puts up the corner for Brighton, and Ilori clears. Troussard picks up the loose ball. Oh, nice snag by Dobson. Oh, it gets nasty tackled. Really, that should be a yellow card. Come on, ref, where's the card? Another Brighton throw in here. Last couple minutes. Last couple minutes of the half. See how it goes. I'm looking for space here to see what's going on with Brighton's midfield, to see if we can't affect any change in there. And I'm just not seeing anything where we can really do much of anything. Milner puts the ball in the space for Ozek, and that goes wide. Woo! That was some good movement by Brighton. And this is really... What was that? See my keeper just jump? For like the hills? Jump for the sky there? That was crazy. Alright, let us see what happens if we work the ball back in the box here. Oh, Brighton is getting more and more threatening as the clock ticks down. What's that to? Like, was it because we injured somebody? Why'd you just give that right to them? Troussard. Pennington clears that ball right to Moreo, who does nothing with it. What in the world are you doing? Totally getting frustrated by this. Boggle is out, and Boggle's offside. That was going to be a good clear by McLaughlin, but... Ooh, 13 shots, 6 on target, 6 for us, 3 on target. 50-50 possession. Certainly didn't feel like that. And let's see how this goes. Abdallah puts a ball into space for Maguire, sitting out wide. He runs in, gets tripped up, and we get a free kick in the first couple of seconds of the second half here. Maguire, free kick up, Dobson with the header over. Maguire really is a good free kick taker. I'm glad we have him on the team. I just wish we were getting these free kicks closer in. And wish we had some better heading on the team, too. Really, Moreo is the only one that's good at heading balls. See if I can get a little bit closer there. There we go. Mark Konkowski. Yellow card for Power and Konkowski. Clears to Moreo. Power picks up the loose ball. Puts the ball theoretically into space, but that was just a bad passage of play. Poor choice by Max Power there. There we go. All right, Gooch picks up the ball. Clears it. Brighton says, not on our watch. And it's pretty much just playing old-style English football at this point, kicking it back and forth. But this is a ball into space to Maru, excuse me. And they get it. Brighton gets a corner. Oh, this is a very ugly game. Gross puts up the corner. Oh, what a save by McLaughlin. Woo! Keeping us in this one for sure. Oh, there's a name I recognize. Ademola Lookman. Okay, let me see here. Power is not playing well, and Moreo is not playing well. So let's change this roll up. Let's just see Can he play something a little bit more dynamic? Deep line forward. Maybe a little bit more supportive than a pressing forward. We'll see about that. Or actually, what does he play? He's an attacking there and supporting target man. Well, let's just see if that helps us any, since we have these two guys pressing out on the wides. And let's put Bally Mumba in. This might not be the best decision because he's really a. We're gonna swap those two, and let's just see if Mumba can have a little bit more success. I doubt he's going to. This could lead to our downfall, because Mumba, it plays above his attributes, in my opinion, and we're playing a Premier League team, and theoretically that should nullify his playing. Ooh. All right, corner kick. Let's see what happens here. Sunderland corner kick. Maguire puts the corner up, and it's cleared. Dobson tries from the top of the box and goes over. Kind of par for the course. Konkowski's tired. He's been running back and forth. Konkowski puts in the long throw, and Abdullah puts in ahead, and Brighton's keeper says, "Thank you very much." That's another save for me. Hume makes an error, and I don't know who that was that picked up the ball from Hume. I apologize, but there are names on Brighton that I'm not completely familiar with. Brighton goes all the way back to their keeper and resets play, and there ends the highlight. What a drab match. Good Lord. Bogle with the free kick. Over to Limios, I think is what his name was. White. Hume and Limios fighting for the ball there. Cross gets denied. Dobson picks up the ball, intercepts it, and out to Moreo. Moreo dropping deeper. Passes, and Hume's in space. Let's see if this can convert into anything. Crosses it. Ooh, that was great to the inside post. Maguire picks up the loose ball. Oh, that was some good passing by Sunderland and some good attempts. But Brighton's goalkeeper was on top of that. Oh, and another save at the other end. Great shot by Brighton. And McLaughlin picks up another save for his tally sheet. What a tough match this is. Oh! Woo! Thankfully, we had somebody at the far post there. That was cleared, and that was the first time. Hold on, I gotta pause it. That was the first time in my FM life where I've seen somebody I'm leaving at the post actually do something to clear a ball. That was the first time. Holy cow, that would have been a goal if that guy wasn't there. Gross putting up another corner. Webster heads it directly to McLaughlin, who puts it out quick to Moreo, and unfortunately holds it up too much. Hume to Maguire. Maguire tries to center it, and I'm not sure what happened there, but I guess it ricocheted off Maguire, and they get a goal kick from that. Let's see what I can do here. Ooh, Maguire is tired, so Embleton is going in for Maguire. Dobson is also not playing well, but that is not... Oh! Wait a minute. This guy's like my Swiss Army knife. Connolly. We'll put him there. Yeah. That's a good fit, actually. We'll see how this goes. Dobson is not playing well. So Power and Dobson absolutely getting shut down in the midfield. So we'll have to see what happens here. Konkowski throws in the long ball to attempt a gooch. Picks up the loose ball after it heads clear. Centered, and the ball bounces around and out. Hume picks up the loose ball in midfield, and Gross and Hume going back and forth into space. Laurie picks up the loose ball. McLaughlin kicks it free. Up to center field, and Milner picks up the long ball. Lookman getting his first touches on the ball as far as I'm aware of. And this could be a penalty. It is a penalty because Laurie went in aggressively. Oh. Here's the goal for Brighton. Maguire went the right way and was close, but Milner, capitalizing on what he does, even for Liverpool, right now, scoring them penalty kicks. And that could be it, folks. 15 minutes left. 15 minutes? Yeah, 15 minutes left. Ugh. All right, well, now I've got to put run at defense back on. Let's turn that off and see if that helps at all. And let's change Moreo to... He's on support right now, right? Yeah, TM support. Let's just see if we get another attacking guy in there, because that's really what he's geared towards, is a target man attack. Pennington with the long ball up. Goes to nobody except for Brighton players. Brighton with the long ball up to Lookman, who isn't able to catch. Oh, he's offsides. All right. Gooch with the free kick. Hangs out there and says, "What should I do now, boss?" And I'm yelling at him from the side saying, "Get back, get back." Long ball up. And it looks like Brighton's defense is ready for that. Good passing from Brighton. Looks like there's tons of avenues of space in there. Cross. And Brighton is just playing with us right now. They're making it look like this is what they came here to do. They came to this game to beat Sunderland. And I've had all three of my subs, so I can't do anything else. Ugh. All it takes is one shot, folks. One goal for us to be back in this. Demand more. And let's just open it all up. Let's see what happens. Oh, Moreo steals the ball. He's not free. He has to dribble. He's in through the defense. Oh, yes! I'm amazed! All it took is one goal, and we're back level with Brighton. This is incredible. He dribbles the defender, puts a shot on, forces a save, the shot rebounds, and Gooch is there to capitalize on the rebound. Yes! Oh my goodness. Oh, and Brighton have gone very attacking almost immediately. Can we handle the pressure and take this? I don't know if it's penalty kicks or extra time. I don't remember what rules we have set up for this FA Cup. Moreo. Oh, Moreo gets tripped. Yep, Webster gets a yellow card there. And that's the end of the highlight. Come on. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. That was trouble right there, folks. Gross puts the corner up for Brighton, and it goes over. We got 5 minutes of stoppage time left. Let's go, lads. Come on. Andone is offsides. Or maybe it's Andone. Lookman? Lookman has been... Or players with the name Lookman have kind of been one of my kryptonites in Football Manager. Hopefully that doesn't come true here. And it looks like our defensive line is holding up nicely in terms of forcing Brighton to be offsides frequently and disrupting their play. Gooch lets it go to Konkowski, who's tired. Back to Allure, who is getting pressed off his gourd. Here goes McLaughlin over to Pennington. Out to Hume. This is a lot of pressing going on here, folks. Allure, Mumba, Konkowski gets pressed, but really should have passed that a lot earlier. My goodness. Gooch was in tons of space on the right-hand side there. I really wish Konkowski could have done something with that. White, Alzale. Lumios in space. Nobody challenged him. There's a sliding tackle from Hume. Ooh, making me nervous, Sunderland. Making me nervous. 30 seconds left in stoppage. Then I think we go into extra. We'll find out in 30 seconds if the score stays the same, right? Or maybe there's a replay for FA Cup. Oh, that would be bad. That would be really bad. Oh, Gooch. Come on, buddy. Come on. What are you doing? All right, so it is extra time. Extra time. All right. Giving all passionate. Trying to get them energized because these guys are on tired legs. I think I have one more sub here. And let's put Dunn in for... And Allure didn't even get a card for that. That's crazy. Yep, we got that sub. Great. All right, so just reinforce my defense a little bit with an extra fresh-legged man. I have confidence in my front line to be able to win this for us. So one thing I do want to do here is let's see what happens with passing the space on. Oh, man. I was so hoping. I've seen that exact play done in other games, and it's a much better shot on goal. Unfortunately, we just couldn't get one there. That's why I was waiting. I was like, is this going to be a goal in my head? And Brighton, again, working things well, but firing it wide. Konkowski to Gooch, who has the ball taken from him by Lookman. Lookman tries to center it, and it's a Brighton corner. Ball bounced off a Sunderland player. Gross. Putting the corner up. White with the ball way over. Back into the fans. Back into the stands, if you will. Hume. Connolly. Bumbo puts the ball into space to Embleton, who... I'm not sure what that was. Crosses it. Oh, come on, boys. Oh. A lot of exciting stuff now that we're drawing 1-1 and we're in extra time here. Both teams just look exhausted. Level of play hasn't necessarily dropped, but it's certainly slowed down. But Brighton is continuing with their very attacking tactic there. You can see that in the bottom right-hand corner. And that's probably leading to some mistakes on their part. Lookman running with the ball all over the place. Free ball goes to Limnios. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Actually, let me just pull up the player sheet here. Limnios, I think is how you pronounce that. Couldn't see that from all the way back here. Gooch tries a shot, gets deflected back to a Brighton player. Brighton takes the ball. Lookman puts the ball into space to Andone. Alori steals the ball. Too tired to run with it, so he passes it to a Brighton player. Says, try again. Come on, lads. Lookman with the ball out wide, but ball ricochets off Gooch, and we've got a Brighton corner. Coming up, I think it's 3 minutes left here in this first half of extra time. Connolly trips the Brighton player. And they get a free kick nice and close. Ooh, goes just over the crossbar there. Brighton looking very threatening. And look at the tired legs on these players. Oh, dear. Shut down the AMC. Because I think that's where I just haven't noticed it. Because I've been looking at their right wing back is doing a lot of work no matter who's in that position. Gooch puts the ball into space for Moreo. Moreo's just too tired. Moreo's not fast enough to get to a ball like that, even when he's not tired. Lookman into space. Ooh. That is looking like trouble. And we get a Sunderland throw into the box. White heads it away. Montoya kicks it away. Gross picks up the ball. Hume steals the ball from Gross and is running into space. Puts the cross up to nobody except for James Milner. Milner says, thanks for not making me run for that ball. Out into space. Oh, what a ridiculous heartbreak of a shot. Come on. What was that? Ball into space. Andone. It's even stopped by McLaughlin. What a ridiculous FM moment. Good Lord. Slow the tempo down. That's fine. We're going to run it at defense. And slowing the tempo down because my team is tired. And I don't know if that'll help or not, but we'll see. Oh, nice try from us. A corner kick. And this could be Sunderland out of the FA Cup. Come on, lads. What's going on here? Oh! Moreo dinks it down. Oh, man, what a shot that was. This Brighton keeper was just on top of it. Gooch puts up the corner. And that ball's going out for a throw. And looks like Brighton is doing all sorts of time wasting here. This is not good, folks. Abdallah. Konkowski. Back to Abdallah. Puts the ball into space for Moreo, who just doesn't even try to run for it. And that's it, folks. Extended time, Brighton 2-1 over Sunderland. That game was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. I had a little bit of hope in me. What did that end up being? 58% possession for Brighton. 18 to 28 shots, 13 on target for Brighton. Oh, man. What a heartbreaker. What a heartbreaker. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. No. I'm far from pleased what I just saw from this team. Because y'all played like trash. Look at some of these ratings. But you... There we go. Unlucky tonight. But look at this. 6'3", 6'4", 6'4", 6'4". There's some good players out there, but I'm sorry. I see too many low ratings. I'm gonna take the team to task. Sorry, guys. Falls to late defeat. We're out in the 5th round. Pleased by extra time win. Well, you know, that's kind of indicative of how our season is going here. You know, we are a couple of losses here, a couple draws there, good bunch of wins, but now I get to focus on the championship, which is actually kind of nice because we've got all these games left here in the championship, and like, let's see here. This one against West Brom is 3 in-game days. Then there's 7. Then there's 3. Then there's 4. Then there's a good bit of time there. And then there's 7. Then there's... Yeah, so... All right. So this is the 4th episode of this particular season. And I'm going to do the 5th episode here. Probably going to do it against Middlesbrough. Maybe here, the last game of the season. We'll see how things go. And then I'll do an episode 6 as well to wrap things up for transfers and some season summary. Thanks, everybody, for joining me. I appreciate you all sticking with me for this Journeyman series, even with Football Manager 21, FM21, right around the corner here. It's last couple days of September when I'm recording this. Hope to see you guys in a recording in the future. And leave your comments, likes, dislikes, and hope to see you guys next time. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones. Bye-bye.